Hey everybody, it's me, YouTube's bad boy. I know I need to shave my beard. I know I look like a homeless man. I know I've been gone for a while, but I'm back with bad news. My appeal got denied. I can't say I did not see this coming, and for those of you who do not know my appeal, I can't say I did not see this coming, and for those of you who do not know my appeal, I appealed the 2 points that the ref took away from me in my boxing fight against KSI, which is the reason I lost. So KSI has officially, without question or doubt, won the fight against me. You know, it's not great. I mean, you know, if I'm being honest, it stings. I hate to lose. It mostly stings though because I shot myself in the foot. Like I quite literally only lost because of my actions. And shout out to Andy Foster and the California State Athletic Commission for giving this the due diligence that I think it deserved. But even they said in their denial of the appeal, I followed some of your comments in social media and you stated that you don't feel like you lost or something to that effect. This may be because you won the rounds with points by 2 judges. You lost this boxing contest due to the fouls committed and the subsequent point deductions. KSI won the match under the rules of the commission. You were ahead on 2 cards. Thank you for the chapstick, Danny. Yes, but KSI won the net points due to point deductions from the fouls you committed. Just yet another case of like literally I took an L in life only because of me. And I even said this before the fight. I understood that KSI was in the ring with me, but the only person I was really fighting against was myself. And I lost that fight. So I'm optimistic for the day where I can stop being my own worst enemy and become my biggest supporter, because once again, I've shot myself in the foot. You know, it's disappointing, but I'll move on, I'll live, and I will be fighting again. And next time, hopefully, I don't make myself lose the fight. So KSI, congrats, bro. Anyways, this is good news. This video is sponsored. Hey, I got a sponsor. This video is sponsored and brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. Raid is the sensation of the mobile world. It's good. They're calling it the RPG that changes everything. It's super popular. It got like 15 million downloads in the last 6 months. It's a hero collection turn-based game with over 400 champions for you to collect and personally customize. Raid is also one of the top 3 ranked RPGs on the Google Play Store, and it's just been nominated as a finalist for Google Play's Best of 2019 User Choice Award. You could gather orcs, undead, knights, elves, and more. Assemble a team from 16 heroic factions, explore 1 million plus champion builds, and claim glory in the PvP arena! Here's the best part, dude. It's free. Some extra cool features in the game: multi-battle auto mode, weekly tournaments and events. The game is growing super fast, and check out this cool roadmap that they've published. They actually have huge plans for updates in the game for over 6 months, a new faction, a tag team arena feature, and even a new clan boss you can fight with your clanmates. So guys, go to the video description, click on the special links, and you will get 50,000 silver and a free epic champion as part of the new player program to start your journey. Woo! Yeah! Okay, so this video, I wanted to show you guys, or tell you guys, what I was thinking on the night of the fight. I knew if I don't make this video now, I probably never will. And for everyone wondering what it's like to compete in what might be the biggest internet event of 2019, boxing professionally for the first time in front of like 15,000 people at the Staples Center. It's absolutely insane. Also, there's some things that were going through my head that you definitely didn't know about that I'm gonna tell you about now and just kind of iterate my thoughts. So I go to do my ring walk. Bieber's behind me, but somehow he gets like drowned out because everyone's so tight. It's such like a tight walkway. And I'm trying to like stay focused, but at one point I'm literally almost walking sideways. Not to mention, if you look in my eyes, you can pretty much see death. I'm sick as fuck, and like under my eyes are like blue and purple. KSI does his ring walk. He's got this big red cloak and a face mask. I can barely see him. I'm literally out here. First professional boxing match, representing my country, wearing red, white, and blue, and I'm getting hella goosebumps, and also wondering how the fuck am I about to pull this off, given the fact that I can barely breathe? This is super telling right here, and I didn't see him at this point, but just looking back right here, it's so obvious to me that he was in the zone. Like, my man is in flow state. He's focused, he's locked in, he's even talking to himself right now. It looks like he's saying, I want this, I want this. And I've always said this about KSI, the dude just like, he's got this like sick mental toughness that probably contributes to a lot of his success and his success on this night. But this man just wanted it, and look, it's just evident how focused he is. So they bring us to the center, and I'm definitely locked in. I'm not focused. Like I'm looking at his body. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna pick my shots and where I'm gonna hit him. And then this is it, dude. This is the big moment. Months and months of shit talking. The first fight was a draw. This is the moment that the whole entire world has been waiting for. And then I just went and fucking let everyone down. I'm just kidding. Not really. Anyway, round 1. Who's the king of social media? Man comes off jabbing right away. He keeps jabbing at my body. He lands a couple good ones, trying to feel each other out a little bit.
And after all the talk and all the hype, and it was
And right there, that he throws a big overhand right, which by the way is what we trained for. We know that's his bread and butter punch, and it misses. And as soon as it missed, I realized that not much really has changed with his fighting style. Last year I had one hand down. That was I fought with my hands down. And this year, you know, I'm a little more up, a little more like cat, like ready to take on punches. But he was still throwing these big wild punches, which I think is actually why he got tired much quicker than I did.
Well, finally these two can get it on. And it looks like they're
so we both are faking a little bit, and he keeps throwing at my body, which made me think he was setting something up a little bit. And yeah, just getting a little scuffle here. I'm trying to hit his kidneys and his liver. Again, just KSI with the big overhand rights. Not much is really happening here. This round was kind of slow, but I gotta say, it's crazy. This is my first time actually watching the fight in full, and it is crazy to see how packed this arena is. Just watching two YouTubers beat the shit out of each other.
Oh, what a big right hand from KSI.
I knew that when I would throw, KSI would throw too. So I was a little hesitant to use my right hand, because every time I did, he would go crazy. And I'm not really an emotional fighter. I'm more strategic, so I didn't want to get caught with something stupid.
Roar went up, but Paul took it pretty well. And
yeah, so just, I mean, this dude is everywhere. It's like you go for something, and he just starts flinging his arms everywhere.
From London. Just been signed
yeah, so I was looking for that check hook a lot, and he managed to avoid it, but I got close a couple times. It's clear to me that KSI is getting tired, and to be honest, I like that. But yeah, it's the end of the first round, and I noticed he was breathing heavy. And in the press conferences, he was talking about how hard he worked, and I did that last year. I worked incredibly hard, but I was cognizant that he might have overtrained. And I think he did, because he got tired after like 3 rounds. And I think you start to see it there, but he definitely won that round for sure. He was more active than I was. And before the fight, actually, I told my team, I was like, hey guys, I have to start slow. Like, I need my adrenaline to kick in, probably around like round 2 or 3, because I don't feel good, and I'm not gonna be able to like go hard right off the bat. So yeah, no first round decapitation. Round 2 begins. Kind of the same old shit. Like, still figuring each other out. I'm still slow. I'm using my jabs sometimes, and I connected a couple really good ones.
Swinging again from KSI.
This boy swings! 2 big punches, and he shows them, so they're pretty easy to dodge, but I'm telling you, if he hits me with one of those, yo, my head's flying off.
Again from KSI.
So just a little jab there. Let him know I'm still here. Like, don't f with me. Another jab to the face.
But if he can detonate one.
Another jab. And my friends made fun of me that I didn't throw my right hand, and watching back, they're absolutely right. Like, I'm literally only using my left hand. So I'm aiming for the body right now, kind of tricking him, and then a nice jab to the head. And like I said, I landed a lot of jabs in this fight. There's a lot of pictures that came out of his face just like crumpled up, and my left hand just planted right in his noggin. I just wish I would have done that with my right hand, you know what I'm saying? So it's starting to heat up a little bit. Again, I'm jab central, just jabbing as much as I possibly can, because it's like I'm still waiting for my body to wake up.
He's just got to stay alert here, Logan Paul, but my goodness me, he really does.
Bro, I'm barely missing these punches, which is my style. I'm a counter puncher, kind of. And so when I slip or move, I'm purposely like, you're missing me by like this much. But watching it back, woo!
If he keeps throwing shots like that, Nick, he's going to blow himself out before the end of the 6 rounds.
And the announcer said it right there. I know he keeps throwing these wild punches, and I don't care who you are, you cannot do that for 6 to 12 rounds. He's not using his energy well, and I see he's getting tired.
Okay, I saw it. He's got an engine on him.
Beaver's a believer. That's true. I'm a believer now. It's in my Instagram bio. Thank you, Justin. I love you, bro. So in the replay, yeah, check that out. That's just two real good jabs and a third one, and then it's just a swing fest. And then this punch right here. Ee-hee! That was the first punch where I was like, oh. 10-ounce gloves, no head guards, I see. So round 3 starts. This is where it gets interesting.
He's through his right hand. He's not really used his hand. He's not really used his right hand at all.
Again, KSI just missing big punches. I could see him running out of energy. He's breathing heavier. That was weird. He looked to his coaches for some reason, which I've never seen any boxer do. In the middle of the round, he just like looked at his coaches, and I don't know why I didn't like punch him in the face. But it was also like a body language thing. Like, it was a sign of retreat and a sign that he was exhausted. And even like he's against the ropes and everything. I literally hate myself for not capitalizing on that. I know I got in trouble for the foul later, but this kid kept hitting me in the back of the head when we would lock up. And here's I think one of the first times he did it. Like, just blatant in the back of the head. So I tell the ref, Jack Reese, I'm like, yo, he hits me in the back of the head. And his response was, in hindsight, completely fucking inappropriate. And Jack Reese, I want you to know, bro, I'm not happy with you.
Not throwing it at all.
Yeah.
He yells at me in the middle of the biggest event of my life. He goes, relax. Did he kill you? I got you, relax. Box. He treated it like two YouTubers fighting instead of like a typical boxing match. But anyways, I'm being a whiny bitch. Let's watch.
Because he's not looking too good here.
Woo.
KSI stays on the front foot and pulls.
Oh, okay, so right here. KSI swings at me, and then he swings again, and he hits me like kind of in the back of the head, and I grab his legs, and he pulls back, and I'm on the floor, and it looks like I'm about to take him down. And obviously this has never happened to me before, so I look up at Jack Reese, I'm like, was that a knockdown? I'm not really sure, and he's like, no, get up, because like I was waiting for him to start counting, but he didn't, and I got up, and I was fine, but I was just sort of confused at what just happened. I'm not gonna lie, I'm holding a lot. The boxing's tough for me, dude. I still have a lot to learn in boxing. I'm just like an MMA guy, and I think my wrestling background lends itself really nicely to just like clinching people. So as round 3 is coming to a close, KSI's movements are getting a little slower. He's breathing heavier. He's not punching as fast.
We're at halfway. No 4-rounder here.
And then I slipped. This happens in practice all the time. I have long legs. I took a step too far back, and there was nothing. I was off the mat. But yeah, round 3 is clearly not a great round for me. So check it out. I get to the corner. Shannon, you could see, he goes, what are you doing? I'm like, what? He goes, what the fuck are you doing? And I tell him, I'm like, I don't know. I just still like wasn't quite present, but I knew he was tired, and I knew I was gonna have to capitalize now. So yeah, this was the knockdown. Yeah, he got me like in the back of the head, and I sort of grabbed him. It's so funny. I go immediately back to my wrestling roots. I'm actually, to be honest with you, surprised that Jack Reese did not count that as a knockdown. You know, I'm not the ref, but also like I don't know how you make that mistake. All right, the controversial round 4.
I didn't have a problem with the right hand in the corner there, and nothing wrong with it there.
That was literally, I think, the first right hand that I threw in this fight. It took me 4 rounds to throw 1 right hand. Anyways, I can tell JJ's getting a little sloppy with it. He's getting a little tired. He's throwing lazy punches, lazy jabs. Okay, so right now I'm setting him up, and I'm waiting for him to do something dumb, and he does right there. Connect with a beautiful uppercut, and then, KSI gets up, he stumbles to the corner. He's complaining because I had tapped him in the back of the head. Jack Reese, he brings me to the neutral corner, and yeah, this was the most beautiful uppercut thrown that night. Just like absolutely devastating, and I have done this in practice a lot. You slip a jab and come underneath, and that one connected. My left hand was like happened to be around his neck because I think I threw a hook that failed, and I just kept it there and then hit him again with the uppercut. Which, by the way, that's like a legal punch. We've seen it in boxing. It's probably frowned upon, but if you do it like once in the heat of the moment like this, I shouldn't be penalized for it. This is the one, he goes down and he's like still on my legs, so I tap him in the back of the head. It wasn't crazy hard, but still I did it, and yeah, that quite literally is what cost me the fight. So Jack Reese tells me he's waving it off, and by the way, when he does, I'm like I'm fucked. I see JJ recovering, sucking air, and I also saw him get up and stumble to his corner. Like, this was my opportunity, and I know time is ticking. He's probably still not quite present, and this would have been my opportunity to finish him off, but yeah, I fucked myself.
Score the knockdowns, then take away 2 points. Wow. When he was down.
2 points.
The infamous 2 points. Jack Reese, the ref, is apparently one of the best in the game, but you know, quite honestly, I beg to differ. Jack, I'm sure you're a great guy, but you missed KSI's knockdown earlier, and this 2 points thing was, I think it's a bit ridiculous. I know you're a realtor, bro, and I want you to know I will never be buying a house from you. Yeah, so the fight picks up again, and to be honest with you, I should have gone balls to the wall here. I know for a fact KSI was not fully recovered, and for some reason I was still holding back. I will quite literally never forgive myself for the rest of my life for not just unleashing on him. You could tell, like, his movement, he keeps walking back and back and back, and ugly, bro. Yeah, bro, this uppercut. Boy, you got fucked up! Oh my God. And then, yeah, the punch in the back head. I just have a problem with, okay, so boxing, right? It's a fight, but also not really. There's some rules. There's a lot of things you can't do, which is why I truly believe I need to do MMA. So, yo, Dana White, Bellator, DAZN, set it up. Here we go. So round 5 starts. You can see I'm picking up the pace a little bit. I'm throwing some more punches, but still not enough. Not like I should be. And my conditioning's pretty good, to be honest with you. Like, I'm okay. I notice he's tired, and he's probably still not really 100% there. Woo! Jabs, jabs, jabs. KSI with the big punches. He's missing. I know he's getting tired. And at this point, it's hard for me to get over the mental mountain that the 2 points were taken away. Like, that really fucked me up. Which is a lesson for me. Like, I can't, even if an obstacle's thrown in my path, and you think I know this by now, I can't let it get to me, and I still got to keep fighting. Yep, so round 5 ends. Sort of uneventful. We're at round 6, the championship round.
You gotta go knock this one out. This is your first pro fight. I don't give a fuck if you don't win, but you gotta go knock this one out. I mean that.
So yeah, in the corner before the 6th round, Shannon's telling me, he's saying, yo, you want to go home tired? And he told me this in the locker room too. No matter what happens tonight, go home tired. Don't go home with energy. Know that you left it all out there in the ring. And to be honest with you, I fucking didn't. And I don't know why, because it's so unlike me to half-ass something. But quite literally, I was half-assing this fight. This is one of 2 moments in my life where I felt like I was watching my life happen like a movie, and there's nothing I could do about it. Like an out-of-body experience almost. Last round, championship round, round 6.
Do we get the stoppage here? We're in the last round of this one.
Both just start swinging for the fences. It's crazy. We both know we gotta activate.
Pretty solid in the main.
Ooh, that punch right there, I remember it was a body shot, and I really like that punch. It's a hook to the body, but I remember it connected, and he goes, kind of like I did last year, but he did a good job of hiding it. I know he felt that one.
Yeah.
When the wild swings are coming.
See, this is like right there, it's clear that KSI he wants it more. That's all there is to it. That's what it came down to. Like, we're both moderately good at boxing. We both got massive egos, but this night on November 9th, KSI wanted to win more than I did. So there's about 10 seconds left in the fight. You know, we both just kind of like start lazily swinging, just holding each other, waiting for it to be over, and then
that is gonna have to do it.
The bell rings. Round 6 is over, and I knew I didn't have it, to be honest with you. I looked at Jake, and I was like, yo, he won that one, right? And he's like, nah, man, you did great. And I was like, yeah, but he won it. And he was being weird with me, and so, like, I don't fucking know, bro. Look, watching this fight right now even is making me extremely hungry. And, like, people warn me about the dangers of boxing, but, like, I really do love the sport. And I unfortunately, I can't end on a loss. So, I mean, shit, whoever wants this smoke, you could come get it. And KSI is a tricky person to fight because it's hard to train for someone who doesn't really have any technique. He's just got a big heart.
Logan Paul.
So the one judge had me winning by 1 point.
57-54. He scores it for KSI.
Another judge had KSI winning.
Dr. Lou Moret scores the contest 56-55.
And the last judge,
to the winner by split decision.
Split decision victory.
From the United Kingdom.
KSI. So just a hella emotional celebration. He falls to the floor. And you know, that's super cool to see. Like, this man worked just as hard as I did to get this victory, and I'm incredibly happy for him, and I'm like I said, I'm excited to see what he does next. And it's weird, like, you can see me like register the loss, and I think at one point I like grabbed my chest and I'm like, ow, because like literally it just like it stung, especially because I was doing the calculation in my head. If I did not get the 2 points taken away from me, I would have won the fight. But again, woulda, shoulda, coulda. Next time I'm not gonna be a fucking idiot. And then, you know, everyone saw KSI and I we dapped up at the end. We settled the beef, although it still might be I don't know, dude. I'm ready to move on to the next portion of my life, which will most definitely include fighting, because it's super exciting and I think you guys like it. But if I'm being honest with you, going back to vlogs, dog. Oh shit. Oh shit. Come 2020, we're doing 3 vlogs a week, 2 podcasts a week, and a bunch of TikToks. I love you guys, as you know. Thanks for watching. 2020 is gonna be crazy. We're gonna be expanding Team Maverick, looking for talent and just fun people to join our squad, and really gonna revitalize the movement, because like what it means to be a Maverick truly does resonate with me and does mean a lot to me. The idea of being independent and being different and being okay with it and using it to fuel your goals and drive your success. So you're gonna be seeing a lot of me in 2020. I think that's it. I'll see you for the next video. I bought a ranch with the money that I won from the fight, and it is my favorite place on planet Earth, which you'll see. I got a girlfriend. That's a lie. Anyways, I'm out. Thanks for watching. Bye.